Well, everyone, we are going to start checking about the plurals. So listen to the explanation about plurals, right? Uh, in this explanation about the plurals, we are going to learn what are like the different kinds of plurals that we can use. For example, pay attention in this one. We have the normal plurals. For example, we have the normal plurals with letter S. For example, look at these words that I have here in the screen. Yes, we have them in singular in this side and in plural in the other side. For example, car and cars. Hello, Mariana. Can you help me to repeat these words in singular and plural? Come on.
One car, two cars. One dog, two dogs. One book, two books. One house, two houses. One apple, two apples.
Perfect. Okay. So most of the plurals that we are going to use in English, everyone, they are going to be with S. That's not the problem. The situation comes when we start to see different combinations of plurals. For example, here we can observe we need to pay attention on the letters S, CH, SH, X, or C. For these letters, when you see that the word finishes with, for example, S, CH, SH, X, or Z, you have to add letter S to the plural. For example, you say bus, buses, match, matches, dish, dishes, box, boxes, quiz, and quizzes. So what we have to do now, I am going to show you an exercise that we are going to do together. And remember, in this exercise is with letter S, CH, SH, X, or C. Pay attention to how the word finishes, and we are going to answer an exercise, okay? Give me a moment, and the exercise will be ready in a second. Okay, I think I'm ready. Let's go to the first exercise, everyone. I'm going to show you my screen. And why don't we go with the first exercise with you, Jesus? Let me see. You're going to see the screen in a moment. And ready. All right, Jesus. Are you ready? Hello, Jesus. Can you listen to me? I think you have your microphone closed, Jesus, or something.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay, don't worry, Jesus. Well, we have some words here in singular, and I want you to change them to the plural. So you're going to tell me, for example, for the first word is chair, and you
It's
will tell me what is the correct one. For example,
chairs.
you will tell me, aha, the first, exactly. You will tell me the first or the second. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, let's go. Next.
Dresses. Dresses.
Okay, the pronunciation for this is dresses. Yeah?
Dresses. Yeah.
The first or the second?
First.
Okay, perfect. Next.
Dish. Dishes.
Okay, very good.
Banana. Bananas.
The first or the second?
First.
Okay, here we go
Watch.
with the next.
Is watches.
The second
Second.
or the first? Okay,
Second.
perfect. Okay,
House. First.
okay, very good.
Egg. As second.
Okay,
Fox. Fox. First.
okay, let's see what happens.
Crow. Cows. Second. Which is first. Witches.
Okay, let's check on the results to see if you were right or wrong. And okay, we have an incorrect answer, Jesus. Let's
Okay.
modify it because look at
Okay.
this. It's
Yes, it's
with
foxes.
exactly because it ends with letter X. If you remember, Jesus, here we have it.
Yes.
For example, when you finish the word with X, is with
Yes.
ES. So how is the modification? Can you tell me?
Yes. Second. Foxes.
Foxes, right? Okay, let's
Yeah.
check it out if it give us more points. And yes,
Okay.
95%. Very
Okay.
good, Jesus. Well, let's go with the next one. Are you ready, Mariana?
Yes.
Okay, now it's gonna be your turn. Let's go. Okay, let's wait a moment because it's loading. And ready, Mariana. What's the plural for bus?
Buses.
Okay. And we have the first or the second option, Mariana.
Second.
Okay, is the second. Perfect. Okay, continue, Mariana, please.
Trees. First.
Okay.
Bats. First. No, second.
Come on, let's go to the next one, Mariana. Don't worry.
Third. Torch. Second. Windows. Second. Matchbox. Second. Octopus. Mm, First. Sofa. First. Branch. First. Start. First.
Okay, the first.
Yeah.
Okay, let's check Mariana to see your results. And oh, we got two mistakes, Mariana. Your score was 80. Let's see what were the mistakes. Okay. Check this out for stars, Mariana.
Mm,
It's a common word because it's
but
stars.
R.
Yes, but look at this. It's R.
R.
According to the rule, Mariana, we don't have R. It's S, C, H, S, H, X, or C. Yes, remember. Okay, let's continue. And the other one that was wrong, Mariana, was this bat. It's bats. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, because remember, Mariana, we are
Okay.
checking for this. You need to pay attention when the word finishes with S, CH, SH, X, or C. It's with ES. All right, everyone. Let's continue with more plurals. This was the first combination of plurals. Let's go on to the next combination of plurals that we have for today. It's you have to pay attention when the word ends with letter Y. Can you see this letter Y, everyone? Letter Y, but before it has a vowel. Yeah, the vowels are A, E, I, O, U. Yes, you have to pay attention in the vowels. All right. So,
Yes.
for example, day changes to days, key to keys, boy to boys, guy to guys, donkey to donkeys. Remember, when you see a letter Y, if it has a vowel before, it's normal with the letter S. But check this out.
Mm-hmm.
If we have letter Y, but before that we have a consonant, for example here, letter T, letter B, letter R, letter T, letter R, yes? When we have a consonant before letter Y, check how it changes. I, this letter Y goodbye to this letter and is replaced by letter I, everyone. Yes? And
Yeah.
the ending is ES. For example, city changes to cities because it has a consonant before. Baby to babies, story to stories, party to parties, country and countries. All right? So why don't we go to the next exercise? Are you ready, Jesus? Hello, Jesus. Where are you?
Yes, ready.
Okay, Jesus, let's go to the next one that it's about S or ES. Pay attention. Okay, for this exercise, we're going to do one by Jesus and another for Mariana. For example, this for Jesus, this for Mariana, this for Jesus and Mariana, and we finish together. All right?
Okay.
So let's go, Jesus. You go first. What is the plural for pair?
Pure is
Come on, come on.
peers.
Okay, let's go. Pairs. All right, let's go to the next one. Come on, Mariana, it's your turn for church.
Churches.
Churches, okay. Jesus,
Ducks.
okay. Mariana,
Glasses.
Jesus,
Brushes.
right. Mariana,
Horses.
nice. Jesus.
Ideas.
All right, Jesus, the pronunciation for this is idea. Can you repeat the plural,
Yeah.
please?
Ideas.
Yes. All right, Mariana, it's your turn. The pronunciation is seagull. Do you want to say the plural? Come on.
Seagulls.
Let me tell you by the chat, Mariana, what is the meaning of seagull.
Seagull.
Yes. Can you see the chat? That's the meaning for seagull. Right. Let's go to the next one, Jesus.
Circuses.
Right. And we finish with you, Mariana Box. Come on.
Boxes.
Okay. Let's take a look at the plural. If it's correct. And very good. You got 100. Congratulations. Very good exercise. All right. That means we can continue because now remember we are going to have the exercise with letter Y, everyone. So let's check it out with the exercise with letter Y. One and one. We start with you, Jesus. In this exercise, I'm not sure if we have options, but yes, we do. Come on, Jesus. Let's go.
Boys.
First or the second?
First.
Okay. Come on, Mariana.
Curious. First.
All right. Next one, Jesus.
Is case. First.
All right. Let me tell you what's the pronunciation for this, Jesus. Key, key. Can you say
Case.
it in plural? Come on.
Case.
Yeah, nice. Mariana.
Butterflies. First.
All right, let's go to the next one, Jesus.
Cities.
Hmm.
Second.
Okay, Mariana.
Don donkeys. First.
Okay, nice. You know, Jesus, it's your turn.
Libraries. First.
Okay, libraries.
Libraries.
Yep. Come on,
Days.
Mariana.
First.
Come on, Jesus.
Ladies. Second.
Okay, and the last one, Mariana. The pronunciation for this is guy. Guy.
Guys.
Yes. Okay, let's check it up, and very well. You score 100 again. Let's go to the next one. Let's continue with letter Y. It's missing another to practice. And we continue with the rules of letter Y. I think you had no problems with this, but let's go to practice to see what's happening, right? Well,
Okay.
I think in this one, we have to write it down. So Come on, Jesus, tell me what is the plural for country,
countries,
right? Mariana?
Toys.
Next.
Sundays,
Babies.
families,
um,
All right.
Convoys.
lorries,
Ponies.
holidays,
Last one, Mariana.
Monkeys.
Right, let's check it out to see how much did you get. Perfect, another 100 points. Well, I can see you got no problems with letter Y. Let's go with something more complicated, right? We are going to continue with plurals, but we have already checked what happens with letter Y and what happens with letter S, CH, SH, X, or C. We are going to go now what happens to letter O, right? Letter O. Pay attention. When we have a word that ends up with letter O and before we have a vowel, like another O or an I, an E or an A or whatever it is, if we have another vowel, we just have to add letter S, like here, zoo, zoos, radio, radios, stereo, stereos, video, videos, kangaroo, kangaroos. So remember, we have a letter O, but before there's a vowel, just S. But the story changes when, listen to what I'm gonna say in this moment, pay attention to this. When we have a letter O in the end of the word, yes, maybe, look at this, maybe it's probable that we have to add es. For example, potato changes to potatoes, right? And tomato changes to tomatoes, hero to heroes. Why is that? Because we have a consonant T, letter R. Remember, if it has a vowel, you just have to add letter S. If it has a consonant, then you have to add ES. But not in all cases, Mariana and Jesus. Not always. Yeah? In most of the times, yeah. But why don't we go to practice to the exercise with letter O to see if we got this clear? Pay attention. Let's go. Well, we start with you, Jesus. Come on. Let's wait until it loads. Give a second to the website.
is heroes,
And okay, let's see. Well, we got the first or the second.
um, is second,
Okay, heroes. Okay, let's see. Come on, Mariana, you go next.
Pianos.
All right. Is it the first or the second?
Second.
All right. Let's see. It's your turn, Jesus.
second sauce,
Okay, Zeus. Zeus. Can you
Zeus,
repeat? Yeah, that's right. Because you have to emphasize this letter is Z. Zeus. Okay,
Zeus,
let's go. Let's go to the next one, Mariana.
Mosquito. Second.
All right. Well, Jesus.
radios, second,
Okay, can you say it again? Radio. Can you say it in
radio,
plural? In plural, come on.
radios,
Exactly, it's
radios,
radios. Nice.
Photos. First.
Okay, let's see what happens.
as tomatoes, first,
All right, let me tell you what's the right pronunciation for this, Jesus. Tomato, tomato.
tomato,
Can you say it in plural?
tomatoes,
Yeah.
okay,
Kangaroo.
Okay,
Second.
Mariana, the pronunciation for this is kangaroo. Can you say it in plural?
Kangaroo.
The first or the second?
Second.
Okay, let's see. Jesus.
potato,
Okay, let me tell you the pronunciation again. It's like this one. For example, this is tomato. And this is potato. Do you want to say
Potato.
it in plural? Come on.
Uh, Potatoes. First.
Okay, potatoes. And the last one, Mariana, come on.
Equals. First.
Okay, Mariana, the pronunciation for this is I glue. I glue.
I
Can you
glue.
say it in plural?
I glue.
Glues?
I glue.
Exactly. That's the way. Well, it's time for checking the results, but I have found some sentences that are incorrect. Do you want to change, Mariana and Jesus, or do you want to make a change, or it's okay like this?
Uh, it's
Okay.
okay.
It's okay?
Yeah.
And you, Mariana, it's okay or
It's
changes? Change? Okay, tell me what.
okay.
Okay, check it carefully.
Pen. Mm,
No? No changes?
no.
Okay, let's see what happens. You're going to see it. 80. I'll tell you the reason, right?
Mhm.
Let me show you why. Well, let me see. And yeah, okay. Well, let me say it in Spanish very quickly so that you can have it. If you remember, si se acuerdan, aquí mencionamos que pues en la mayoría de los casos cuando tenemos una letra O al final, en la
Mhm.
mayoría de los casos, se lo reitero, vamos a tener una consonante antes, que en este caso fue la letra T o la R o cualquiera de ellas. Ahí
Mhm.
vamos a agregarle ES. Pero si se dan cuenta, aquí utilizamos la palabra que significa usually, ¿no? Usually
Mhm.
significa que es pues en un 90% de las veces. Entonces, ahorita nos acabamos de topar con alguno que otro caso que no es así. Miren, por ejemplo, esta de piano lo vamos
Spanish.
a ignorar, ¿sí? Y es normal que en esta se hayan equivocado porque pues son excepciones a la regla. Por eso ahí se los puse esto de usually, que es en la mayoría de las veces. Entonces, las que sí pueden quedarse ustedes grabadas serían con la de potato y tomatoes y hero. Ahí no va a haber falla, ¿sí? Y otras que podrían a lo mejor omitir sería esta de foro, foros, y esta también la de piano y pianos. Esa vamos a ignorar la regla y vamos a dejarla igual con una letra S normal. Right? So let's keep on talking in English. This is normal. Don't worry about this. So let's go on to another exercise because here we are going to have words ending with letter F. Yeah, letter F or FE. For example, the first one is leaf. Let me tell you in Spanish by the chat what does it mean. Can you see the chat? That is the meaning of leaf. Yeah.
Mhm.
So letter F, when you turn it to plural, it changes to letter V. Can you see it? And then we have to add es. Leaf,
Mhm.
leaves. Knife, check the pronunciation for this. Letter K, it's not pronunciated, so you say knife. Yeah? I'll
Mhm.
tell you what is knife in Spanish by the chat. Knife. Knife changes to knives. So look at the substitution. Goodbye to the letter F, hello
Mhm.
to letter B. Check it. And the same is for life. Lives, lives. Okay, there was a little mistake here. Let me change it. And it's like this, okay? Life changes to lives. And that's the way it has to be changed in English. Remember, change letter F for letter B and ES. Let's go to the exercise so that we can finish with the plurals for today. And let's see. We are here in the exercise from the plurals, but with F. Let's go. All right, let me see. Are you ready to start, Jesus? I think this one has um, Options? Yes. Let's go, Jesus. You go first.
First,
Okay. Can you say the pronunciation for this?
knives,
Okay. Remember, Jesus, you don't have to say the letter K, so it's knives. Can you repeat?
knives,
Yeah,
knives.
exactly. And let's go to the next one, Mariana. Come on.
Carlos.
Okay, the first or the second?
The first.
All right. Come on, Jesus. You go next.
Is uh, uh, Elves.
Okay, the pronunciation, Jesus, is elves because remember, letter F and letter V, they have the same pronunciation. Do you remember this?
Elves.
Yes, elves. In the chat, I type what is the meaning in Spanish of elves. Let's go to the next one, Mariana.
Beach. Second.
Beaches, beaches. Can you repeat it? Yeah,
Beach.
beaches. Yeah, come on,
Is
Jesus.
first balls.
Wolves. All right, Mariana.
Wishers. Second.
All right, Jesus. You go next.
Is mm, hands. Second.
All right, Mariana. You go next.
Right. First.
Jesus.
Is left. One. First.
The first.
Uh,
Okay. No.
T.
Okay. All right, Mariana. We finished with the last one. Swam.
Arms. Second.
Okay. Well, everyone, I have identified a little mistake. Well, two of them. Do you want to check? Check, Jesus, if you
Yeah.
want to make some changes, please.
Okay. Change on leaf is leaves. Second.
Leaves. Leaves.
Leaves.
All right.
Yeah.
No more changes?
Um,
Which one? Do you want to change something, Mariana, or is okay like this?
It's it's okay.
It's okay? Well, let's check it out and let's see, Jesus. 90. What happened? There was a mistake. Let's find it out. Oh, it's wife because remember, letter F changes to letter B. Do you remember this, Jesus?
yeah.
It's good because in this one, Jesus, you modify it because it's leaf changes
Yes.
to leaves. But
See.
for wife, it's exactly the same. But no problem. That's okay. It's normal. Well,
¿Cómo se
now
pronuncia?
leaves. This is wife,
Ujú.
wives. Wife,
Right.
wives. Remember, Mariana, the pronunciation for letter F and letter V, it's the same in English, right? Let's go
Yes.
to the next one, and here we go. In the next one, pay attention to this. These plurals, they don't change, right? For example, if I want to say ship, let me tell you what's the meaning in Spanish for ship in the chat. Can you see? Ship is that. When I want to say it in plural, Jesus, there's no change. For example, I can say there are 3 sheep, and it's not necessarily a letter S because sheep can be used either for singular or plural. And the same case for fish and the other for deer. Let me tell you what is the meaning of deer. Can you see the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Deer is that in Spanish, and moose in Spanish is this. Are you
Mm.
checking your chat? Yes or not?
Yeah.
Okay. So for these 4 animals, Mariana, it's not necessary to change to the plural because for plural and singular is the same: sheep, fish, deer, and moose. So let me show you some other cases. Check this out, Mariana and Jesus. For singular nouns with double O, like for example, foot. Yeah, let me tell you by the chat what is the meaning of foot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, look at the chat. Foot, and then I will tell you for tooth, and then I'll tell you for a goose.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Look at the chat. When we have double O in
Mm-hmm.
plurals, you change it to double E. For example, foot, feet, tooth, teeth, goose, geese. Can you see in these words? It's not necessary to have a letter S. Let's go to the next one. Here are some other ones that with an, check it, an changes to en. For example, man, the pronunciation for the plural is men, and this is woman changes to women. Can you help me to repeat this, Jesus, in the plural and singular? Come on.
Man, men,
Men, exactly.
woman,
Uh-huh.
woman,
Okay. Check this out, Jesus. For this one is women, women,
women,
women.
women.
For the plural form is women. All right. It's your turn, Mariana. Let me hear you.
Man, men, woman, women.
Perfect. Very good. Well, pay attention to this, everyone, because the next exercise is more complicated. Now we have some other plurals that are completely different. For example, if you remember mouse,
Mm-hmm.
this is what it means in Spanish. Can you believe that when you say it in plural is mice, mice, child, yeah? I suppose you remember the meaning of child. Only one is child, and for plural is children, right? So to say children's, that's not correct. It's very, very incorrect. So you say only one child, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight children, and then we have person. It's only one, and for plural, two, three, four, five, etc. It's people. It's not correct to say children's and people's, no, or persons, no, not correct. Yeah, and then we have cactus in the singular, and for the plural form is cacti. Are you ready for the exercise or what?
Okay.
Okay, let's go to the exercise. Well, let's go to see what happens in the exercise. We have it here ready, and let's look on the test. This is for writing. Let me see. All right, you go first, Jesus. Come on. What was the plural for foot,
Feet,
Mariana?
Miss,
What is for
miss,
mouse?
miss, mice.
Mice, right? Jesus?
woman,
The same?
woman.
Mm,
No, it's called
How is the pronunciation, Mariana? Do you remember the plural for woman?
women,
woman,
We.
we,
women, women.
Exactly. Watch out with the pronunciation, Jesus. Let's go on to the next, Mariana.
mm, Yeezy.
Geese. Yep.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes, ships,
Are you sure?
and is.
Like this?
Children.
Yeah,
Okay. Yes, Mariana, sorry. Can you repeat it? Can you repeat? Because
Children.
I. Okay, perfect. Children. Jesus.
man, man.
Like this?
Yeah,
Right. Mariana.
Teeth.
Jesus.
people,
And we finish with you, Mariana.
Lives. Lives.
Yeah. Leaves is correct. Remember the pronunciation is the same. V and F, it's leaves.
Lives.
All right. I found a mistake, Jesus. Do you want to check it? There is a little mistake. Yeah. There's a mistake. Can you see it or not? No?
Sheep.
Yeah.
yeah, by
No
Like
S.
no S, right? Very
yeah.
good. Well, we're gonna get a 10 for sure. Let's see. Perfect. Thanks to this modification, we got 100. Remember, there are some animals, Jesus, that you have to remember. These four animals, they have no change for the plural. Yeah?
Okay.
Sheep, fish. For example, if you say, Jesus, fishes, no, that's very incorrect. Yeah?
Okay.
It's fish. For example, 10 fish, 11 fish, etc. All right. I think it's time for the challenge. The highest challenge for today is to complete the next exercise with the final test. Let's go to the test, right? Let's see. We got the final test. Okay, this is not. Give me a moment. All right. Yes, let's go. Well, we're going to continue now with another because we already checked the plurals, right? These are the different plurals that we have finished for today. But now we're going to check the singulars. Check the singulars. Pay attention to this. For the singulars, we have two options. I can use a or an. Listen to the difference. Yeah? I'll tell you in Spanish what does a and mean. Let me tell you by the chat. Give me a moment. This or this, because in English we cannot classify the sex, right? It's the same if it's feminine or masculine. For objects is the same. There's no change. So pay attention, right? You need to remember that we have to use, you can have two pronunciations. You can say a or a, whatever you prefer. You can say a or a, remember. If the if the sound, listen to what I'm saying. If the sound of the letter is like a consonant, it's a, right? Can you repeat these words, Jesus? I want to
Yeah.
hear you. Come on.
Coffee,
Mhm.
door, garden, pencil, kiss.
Okay, yes. Because these letters, they sound they sound like a consonant. That's why we are using a or a. But check this out. Yeah. Here we have some words, right? So when we have a vowel sound, remember vowels are A, E, I, O, U. We're going to use an, an. All right. So listen to this because the pronunciation um, for these words it's complicated. Listen to me. Listen to me, Mariana. Airport, elephant,
Elephant.
island,
Island.
owl,
Or
umbrella. Come on,
umbrella.
start. Come on,
An
start from
airport.
number one. Mm-hmm,
An elephant.
mm-hmm.
An island.
Nice.
An owl.
Owl.
Owl. An
Yes.
umbrella.
Yeah, perfect. Yes. Here is very important, Jesus, that you say the pronunciation correctly because island, let me tell you by the chat what is island.
Um,
Yeah. Can you see the chat, Jesus?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what it means in Spanish. But if you say Jesus, Iceland, that's not correct because it's a country.
Yeah.
Can you see the chat? Can you see the
Yeah.
difference?
Yeah.
Can you say the pronunciation for me of this one, Jesus? Come on.
an island,
An island, exactly. Because if you say Iceland, it's a country from Europe, so be careful with this. And the pronunciation for this, Jesus, is check it. Airport.
airport,
Can you help me to repeat this? Remember?
an airport,
No, airport,
airport,
airport.
airport,
Exactly, because other people when they say airport. No, no, that's not correct. It's airport. Yeah.
airport,
Okay. And the last one is owl. Owl.
oh,
Okay. I'll tell you by the chat what is the meaning of owl. Look at the chat. That's owl. All right. So remember, Jesus and Mariana. The important thing is the sound, not the letter, the sound. For example, here you are going to listen sometimes, Jesus, some letters that sound different. For example, an airport. This letter A sounds like an E. Elephant, no problem, it's the same. Island, no problem, it's letter I. Owl, it sounds like a letter A. Or umbrella, it sounds like a letter O. But remember, the thing that really matters is the vowel sound or the consonant sound. Okay? So check
Okay.
this out. In the next one, watch out with these ones, Mariana and Jesus, because sometimes, well, letter letter H in some cases, Mariana and Jesus, sometimes letter H is mute. I'm gonna tell you what is the meaning of mute in Spanish. Yeah.
Mhm.
Sometimes, not always, letter H is mute. For example, here in these two cases, letter H is mute. Can you help me with the pronunciation of this one, Jesus? Come on.
an hour,
Uh-huh. An hour. This letter O sounds like an A. Come on. An hour. Come on.
an hour,
Uh-huh. Yes, because the sound is like a vowel. Can you see it?
okay,
That's why it's an because the sound is like a vowel. Come on, Jesus, let's go to the next one.
an honor,
No, because this letter H is mute,
which,
mute. Come on, come on, please repeat.
an honor,
Exactly, because
okay,
this letter H, mute. It's
okay,
mute. It's a silent letter. And be careful with this, Mariana and Jesus, because we have here sometimes Jesus and Mariana this letter U
Mhm.
is like semi-consonant. For example, how can you say this, Mariana? Come on.
Mm, and university.
Uh-huh. And university. Do you listen to me? And
And
university.
university.
Uh-huh.
University.
Because letter U is like a semi-consonant. Because this letter U, look at the
Mhm.
chat. This letter U sounds like this. J, yeah. And
Okay.
when that happens, it's a semi-consonant only with letter U. It's the only vowel that changes a little bit. And then we have here uniform. It's the same
Mhm.
uniform. Do you want to repeat, Mariana? Come on.
Uniform.
Aha, this is a uniform. Yeah. Be careful with
Uniform.
the confusion. Aha. This letter U, it's okay. It's a uniform. Okay. So check this
Mhm.
out. Be careful with this letter. Are you ready for the exercise, Jesus? Before you go?
okay,
Hello? Are you there, Jesus? Okay, let's
yep,
go. Well, we're gonna start with these articles. And you have to tell me if it's a or an. For example, you will tell me a boy or whatever. Come on, Jesus, you go first.
orange,
A orange? What happened, Jesus? Is not correct because it's an.
And
Yeah,
ah, yeah,
because the sound is oh, oh. It's a vowel, no?
yeah, yeah.
It's an orange. Come on, Jesus. Let's go.
A girl. A
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
girl.
yeah, yeah. Very good, Mariana. Come on, Mariana. Go with another.
An elephant.
Yes. It's your turn, Jesus. Let's go.
Uh, an apple,
Yep. Continue, Jesus. Another.
a double,
Oh, what is the pronunciation for this?
double,
Table. Table.
table,
Can you repeat this?
table, a table,
A table, right? All right, Mariana. You go next. These are insects. Come on.
A fly.
Fly. Jesus.
and and
An ant. Yeah. Because the sound is like a vowel. A vowel. Yeah. All right, Mariana. These two are for you, Mariana. Come on.
A butterfly.
Yeah.
an eagle.
Yeah. An eagle. Very good.
No,
Yeah, yeah,
An
yeah. Ah, yeah, I put it incorrectly. Sorry. It's my. I made a mistake. I'm so sorry. Okay, come on, Jesus. Let's go.
an octopus.
An octopus.
and tree,
What?
and tree.
No, because it's the. Listen to the sound.
Uh,
Tree.
tree.
It's consonant, right? It's a tree.
Okay, okay, tree.
Right. Next one. Next one. Come on.
An egg.
Yeah.
Up, umbrella.
Mm-mm.
And
Because this letter U sounds like a letter O. No.
okay, okay.
All right. Okay. Do you have to go, Jesus?
Yeah.
Okay. I have an